Ooh, yeah, we got really good news going on right now. So it turns out Novo actually teamed up with Hims. They actually doing a partnership, which is actually pretty dope. This is actually really good because this actually eliminates the risk of like any like lawsuits down the line. And I know it's like a really small issue. It probably wasn't really a big deal, but I know the Bears was mostly thinking like, maybe it's a possibility that this company may get sued. But it looks like that's not actually happening, which is great. I know with this one partnership, basically what's happening is that, they won't be able to actually sell the GLP-1s at a very cheap price. So they basically selling it at about $600. That's actually not too bad, because it's still considered the cheapest. You know what I mean? I'm sure their bottom line revenue probably, is going to take a little hit. But I mean, that's good to see. Because they can really tackle that market share. Let's take a look at what Hims House says. So, right now we are up plus 40% in the last week. And on Monday, 60 million shares short. Oof. 60 million, guys. Like, I don't know. I don't understand why they're shorting this stock. Like, we talking extremely well-performing company, right? You would think that bears will want to short a company that is like negative in cash flow. Like if I want to short a company, I'm most likely going to be looking for companies that are like not cash flowing, right? So it's like it is interesting on how bears are shorting this stock when it's performing amazing. And like the market growth that we have along with the revenue is pretty crazy. This is a company that's just now coming out of profitability, right? So we looking like, if you look at like the total cash and short-term investments, is growing. It's growing steadily. Their revenue is like off the charts. Like we talking almost double in revenue year after year. I mean, this is ridiculous. Like, I don't. Why would you want to short a company like this? It doesn't make any sense. And we talking a company that doesn't have any debt. This company, the liabilities on the statements, is low, right? And like I'm sure with these shorts, if the market keeps going up, we could eliminate these guys and keep pushing. So yeah, it's like, okay. It's like, yeah, if Hims keep on growing their cash flow per share at triple numbers, I mean, we could clearly see this going up past 50. I mean, a realistic view, I would say between 50 to 80. There's a huge possibility that we can see this skyrocket to 100, right? I could clearly see that. But guys, take a look at this, right? I mean, of course, I don't know if you guys are well aware, but, right now I think they're about like 2.2 million subscribers right now. So like, these are people that are actually paying monthly. These are not people that, Hims will have to go out and keep on putting more money in to get more customers. No, these people are already in the system and they're already paying monthly. So if we look at this chart right here, not only oh, I think this is like messing up. Okay. Yeah. So like not only are they pulling in more customers and they're paying per month, but the average dollar spent per customer is increasing year after year, right? So it's like, guys, you gotta look at that and be like, okay, wow, okay. So not only are they getting more people to be on the plan, but the people that are already paying for the subscription, they see the value in this, and they are actually spending more money, right? So like, yeah, this is incredible, guys. This is amazing. It's like, and then people are shorting. It's like, okay, cool. I mean, keep shorting if you want to lose your money. For the longest, the healthcare system has been untapped, right? And for decades and decades. And of course, there's a lot of manipulation in the healthcare system. But with Hims and Hers, I strongly agree that, this company could definitely disrupt this entire system. I mean, a monthly payment, making it easier for consumers, adding more value to dollars spent per customer. I mean, it's clearly an upside, right? Instead of going to the hospital, you could easily, I mean, instead of going to the doctor, you could easily just go on your phone, and just order the medicine that you need. You don't need to spend hours on a line and be next to sick people, right? So yeah, I mean, it's a great business, and this business is extremely hard to really like grow. The fact that Hims is able to come up with this type of revenues is ridiculous. This is not normal, guys. Like, we're talking insane growth. And the fact that they're expanding their sexual health and dermatology, mental health and weight loss, and they steadily add in more and more products year after year, quarter after quarter. I mean, we can see this skyrocket. I mean, look, guys, look at the gross profit margins right now. If you look from December 2020, it's always been increasing. So not only are they optimizing their earnings and growth, if we keep seeing them do this, like this is like ridiculous. And I'm sure their gross profit margins is about like 75%, 75, 80. And I think it went down a little bit to maybe about 76. I'm not too sure. I'd have to look at it. But yeah, I can definitely agree that, their profit margins would be a lot higher than that. Like maybe without the marketing. And, they mostly are a marketing company. And I'm sure they're getting more into the distribution and creating their own labs and stuff like that. I'm sure. But yeah, like this is the beginning stages and it's not over yet. We're talking about $1 trillion industry, right? Yeah, no, this is really good, guys. I'm really curious to see how the earnings is going to be. I'm really curious, but I definitely 100% can tell you guys that it's going up from here. 100%, because, like this is like great work. But yeah, I'm curious to see what's going to happen. And like, yeah, along with the growth, like if you look at like the rest of any other companies like Hims and Hers, like the fact that this is kind of brand new, and I think Wall Street and people aren't really aware of the growth rate of this company. I mean, this is basically brand new, right? This company just came out of profitability. So I mean, yeah, you like it. It's brand new. So the fact that you are able to catch this growth is amazing, because the masses hasn't caught this growth yet, right? This is brand new in the market. And for you to be able to look at the balance sheets and be able to find out the fundamentals of a company, and see that this company is actually increasing cash flow per share. I mean, like you'll be able to get through. Company's profitable, they have so much cash, and I do like how they're keeping their debt low, right? So imagine they're growing their cash, their assets is increasing, and as they continue to grow and increase cash flow per share, it's basically over, right? So I am expecting gross profit margins to fall just a little bit, because since this company is actually putting more money into creating more better distribution to consumers. So I'm definitely expecting the numbers to shrink up a little bit. Obviously, the revenue is going to continue to go up. Margins will optimize itself, of course. And yeah, I'm more concerned to see what's going to happen to the subscribers. I know the CEO was saying that they expect to hit 10 million subscribers by 2030 or 2032. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the partnership, and this is a great win for Hims. I know with Nova right now, they're not just only doing this deal, but they're doing it with other telehealth companies. So I'm a little bit concerned with that, but it's Hims actually do it a lot better, right? With their marketing, and yeah, like we're just gonna see what's gonna go on from here. I'm hoping to see more products, and yeah, we could definitely get 10 million. So yeah, good shit.